Hey, how you doing? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is an intro to PowerPoint. Some of you guys have said, hey, I see that you're making video tutorials on software. Can you make one on PowerPoint? So I said, yes, I can. So here we are. If you haven't done it already, go ahead and click on the orange P, which is PowerPoint. Okay, then you're going to see the project gallery, and then go ahead and click on PowerPoint presentation, and then press open. Then you'll see a screen similar to this. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Alright, any software actually has a list of options that are on top. Let's see roughly what we have and maybe what we'll be covering today. If I click on PowerPoint, if you're on the PC it won't do this, but if on the Mac it will do this. If you have PowerPoint, you can actually change the preferences right here to different settings to open up as default. You can quit, you can hide it. File uses where you can go back to the project gallery. You can make a new presentation, new PowerPoint presentation. You can open one, you can close one, you can save it. You can save it as a web page. So that means that you can put pictures, you can put words, you can put links, and then actually save it as an HTML page. I've seen pages designed by PowerPoint. I would have to say, let's probably use a different software than PowerPoint to design a web page. But if you feel that you got the skills to pay the bills and make a web page out of PowerPoint, go ahead. And let me know, because I'm curious. I want to see it. Okay? and this also has the capability to make a QuickTime movie. So if you want to put a video of a slideshow that you did that in PowerPoint and make a QuickTime video, and you can put it on YouTube or Flickr or your MySpace or your Facebook, this is how you would do it. You can print and all that stuff. Print your slides and everything. This is edit, and you can undo something that you did, like Command Z or Control Z to undo. You can copy, cut, paste. You can select everything inside a slide if you're trying to move something. You can delete a slide. That's what you can do under edit. View you would probably use quite a lot if you're going to change your master slide. You know, you can edit your actual master slide, what you want it to look like, and then if you say copy and paste, it'll actually, or insert new slide, it'll make all the rest of slides have that template. Formatting palette is this floating palette right here. This is a really important palette to have open. So if you don't have it open already, go ahead and open it up, and you'll know it's open because it has a check mark on it. The other toolbar I have open is the drawing toolbar. I use this a lot because I like to put lots of shapes and the word art in there. And word art is basically like 3D looking graphics with some cool designs on it. So if you don't have that open, just go View Toolbars, Drawing. Alright, Insert you're going to use a lot because you need to come here to put a new slide in. So you just go Insert New Slide, it'll automatically create a new slide. Duplicate is if you have a slide that you've made already that you actually want to make an exact copy of, you can just select it and then go Insert Duplicate Slide. We use this also to insert media. So if you had a picture, a video, a sound clip, and you want to put it inside PowerPoint, this is where you would put it in. You can go picture from file if you've downloaded something from the internet, or if you've created a picture on your own. Clip art. Clip art is pictures that came with PowerPoint that they've drawn and take pictures of from like 1941. I wouldn't recommend using clip art. It was not an effective way of interpreting what you want to get by to other people with your PowerPoint presentations. So maybe take a picture yourself or find one that's, you know, a little bit closer to what you want online. Okay, movies and sound. You can get a video clip, a QuickTime movie, I think it plays. You can get a sound file. You can actually play a CD with PowerPoint, or you can actually record a sound inside PowerPoint. It's pretty cool. Format you're going to use a lot because you can change your font. You can change the design of your actual stage. You can change the layout of your media, how it looks. And you can change your background. Instead of having like this kind of blank white canvas, you can make a really cool design or have a picture as a background. Tools we're not going to go into right now. Slideshow, after your presentation is done, you would click on this to make it blank out and go full screen. And then you advance each slide by using your arrows or your spacebar on the keyboard. You also, if you wanted to animate something, you would come here to Custom Animation, and then it will pull up this diagram where you can actually click on each thing inside your stage and animate it and put a sound effect to it. It's pretty cool. And window we don't need to talk about right now. It's pretty sick. Okay, down here, this is the stage area. Anything that you want to show is going to show in this square right here. Over here is the thumbnail view of each of your slides. Now, I've only have one slide, and PowerPoint by default will always give you one slide to kind of start working with. And it'll usually be the title slide unless you change your preferences. All right, now I like to see my stage just a little bit bigger. So what I do is I take this bar, I take my mouse over it, and if you notice, my arrows my mouse turned into a square with double arrows. So I'm going to click, and I'm going to drag it over, and then now I got a bigger stage. So let's say this. Let's practice something together. Let's make something about us. And let's do that together right now. In here, it says click to add title. Go ahead and click inside there once. Now that text will go away automatically if you write something. If you delete the text, it'll come back and say click to add title, showing you that it's still blank. So let's do something. Start making your title just by typing. You don't have to do surfing. I'm just going to do surfing. That's something I like. And when you're done with that, let's say click to add subtitle. Maybe that's by us. People need to know who's doing this PowerPoint presentation. All right. Now this looks pretty blank. This looks pretty boring. The cool thing about PowerPoint is it'll change that. So let's do this. Let's change surfing. Let's change our title. So let's come over here to the formatting palette. And again, if you don't have that open, you need to go View, Formatting Palette. All right, over here I can change the font by their name. Oh, I'm under the font tab, by the way. I can change the style of the font. I don't know. That looks kind of cool. I can change the color by clicking on this little arrow. Go More Font Colors. This will give you a few options, actually. This will give you the radius. This will give you the sliders, the swatches, the spectrum, and crayons. I'm sorry, but I totally dig this. So I'm going to use this. All right, and we can and actually I've seen some people do this, and I think it's a really cool idea. They actually will highlight each letter and change the color of each letter. And just, you don't have to do that, but it's just kind of a fun way to be a little bit different, you know. And I guess you could say, well, it could start looking like Google a little bit, but you know what? Maybe Google's copying us. All right, so you just have fun with it. You can change the sizes on each one. You know, I can make maybe the eye like a little bit bigger than everything else. You know, just to have fun. You know, and so there you go. So let's see. Yeah, there you go. All right, and let's have a little fun with our name. Maybe we won't do it as crazy, and we'll italicize it, and maybe make it a little bit smaller.